will it be our last invention? If there's something capable, again, it can make better decisions, it can invent anything that we would need. Is this literally going to be the last, potential discovery or, theory? And are we just going to be observers from this point and go, that's great. I like it. Yes, let's do that. And, really someone that's just going to be actioning these things. Is that a sort of role shift? I don't know what you guys think.
Hopefully it'll accelerate to a certain point, and then we're continuously involving humans to work with it, and we don't stop innovating. So when that happens, who knows?
But is it the case of, could you think of it as how we prompt AI now? You feel like you're sort of creating these things based on, where you want to go with an idea. It's still obviously pulling back a whole lot of aggregated data, but is that how we're going to be? Well, I'm very interested in extending how we travel to other solar systems. Therefore, I'm going to work with this AGI and it's going to create all these things, and then I take the credit for those new theories. Is it something that, we're still going to be directing? I'm a scientist for, curing these types of cancers. I'm just going to work with it until it's created all the things we need to solve that problem. Is that the new sort of direction, or is it going to be, no, don't worry, I'm working on all of this. We need to look at, don't worry, I'm busy computing. I'll have it computed in 3 weeks. I was already on it before you even asked.
Yeah, it kind of comes back to what is human creativity too? Are we just thinking of, is human creativity just the objective is to solve a problem or to come up with a solution to something? Or is it something more? It does get really philosophical because, just someone writing a book, right? They write this entire world in their heads. There are all these characters, these interactions, this whole story. Where did that come from? How did the person actually come up with that? How did they build this world in their head? It's not like they read some books about these worlds and they decided to, an AI would take bits and pieces and then make their own interpretation of it. Obviously, humans do that to an extent, but some books are so original. It's you sometimes wonder, how did this person even come up with these crazy ideas? Where, that's the muse, right? When authors talk about their muse, because they don't even know how they come up with these ideas. It just feels like it's just coming out of them. They're not even sure how they did it. And I think it'll be very interesting to see, when AGIs come into play, is that just a function? Is that just processing, and humans, our subconscious is just doing all this processing that we're not aware of? Is it really just processing, or is it something really unique about humans and about our creativity and about the way we can come up with brand new things? What is it to be, a creative thinking person? And I think AGI will shed a lot of light onto what that actually means, and we'll be able to see, does it have a muse? Can it come up with new unique concepts, or is it just going to be a really smart person, the best at, best researcher and the best teacher, but are they actually doing anything? Flat? Yeah, creatively flat. And I think we just have to when it comes about, just see. It'll answer a lot of questions fundamentally about, what it means to be a human. Are we just computers that just think are we just processing engines, biological processing engines that think we're coming up with creative ideas, but really, when you unpack it all, there was a logical flow to it all or not?
I'm curious, in video games, cheat codes let you skip months of grinding to unlock special abilities instantly. Have you ever wished for something similar for your software challenges? What if there's a way to instantly access 20 plus years of specialized expertise instead of developing it all internally? What if you could solve in weeks what might otherwise take months or years? Would you agree that most organizations face a steep learning curve when implementing new software solutions? At my company IIIMPACT, we serve as that cheat code for companies looking to transform complex software into intuitive experiences that users love and that drive real business results. Would it be valuable to explore? And how might this work for your specific situation? Visit impact.io for a free strategy session focused on your unique challenges.